this might just be more narrative driven than reality, but I just want your opinion on it. In terms of coming off of the game against Philly, where maybe the offense wasn't where it was the first 2 weeks, is there a charge or a sense of urgency and kind of showing like that was the fluke, not the first 2 weeks?
Yeah, the cool thing about our guys is it's really the same as all the first 2 weeks. They haven't changed. Our preparation was the same those first 3 weeks, and they're not changing right now. So there's obviously a sense of urgency. They get back on track, and we have the right leadership to do that.
Go ahead. Is it almost like there's almost a detriment to maybe overreacting too much in a way?
Oh yeah. Well, you guys know me. I don't react too hard to much anything. So yeah, we got our goals in front of us. We got the next game in front of us, and that's all you can do in the NFL. It is a 1-game season every week, and every week we empty our bucket out, and every week we got to fill it back up again for this next game. So that's what we set out to accomplish this week.
How much responsibility did Erik have just in the offense, and how much does that maybe change when you take a guy like that out?
I mean, he's an alpha dog on our offense, so we're going to miss him, and hope he gets better soon. Tough injury for him, but that's part of the NFL. There's a lot of attrition in this league, and guys have to step up. That's that's not anything new you guys haven't heard. That's every season, every position. So it's on the next guy to step up, and it's on us as coaches to get the next guys ready. And that's why you just keep developing your young players, and you just never know. So that's part of the game.
Is that a big hit to communication? Is that something that you guys got to be aware of too? Just making sure the communication's happening in that way.
It is, yeah, it is, and he's touching the ball every play. Okay, before the quarterback does. So definitely some adjustments to be made there.
What gives you the confidence that what Philly was able to do on defense against you is not quote unquote repeatable, that other teams can't just be like, oh, we'll do that too?
Yeah, well, all you can do is keep showing up to work and make sure you improve the next week. They did a heck of a job, and it's on us to make the adjustments.
But is that the primary part of this job? And then over time you've seen that change from week to week. No one's ever got it kind of figured out.
Absolutely. Stay humble or you'll be humbled really quick. And I thought Philly did a good job. I thought we had so many opportunities that we didn't make in the game. We had unbelievable field position from our defense and special teams, and we have to take advantage of that. So, missed opportunity and another opportunity this week.
What did working with Kirk teach you about handling veteran quarterbacks and working with Derek this time around?
Yeah, he's a really impressive pro, and guys like him and guys like Derek Carr, those guys make you better coaches because they're so on the details, they're so intelligent, they work so hard, and they expect a lot out of their coaches, so they make you better. So that's Kirk's that way. Derek Carr has that in spades. So two impressive guys that make you better.
Does it matter that Olave and Sheed and AK have handled so many of the touches, such a high percentage yield? It's just like, do you need to get more people involved, or is it just a matter of getting the playmakers or the ball in the best players' hands?
Definitely you want to get as many guys involved as possible, and sometimes that's how it goes. Three weeks into this thing, and throughout the season, there's gonna be more guys step up. Young guys that are gonna keep stepping up, and I don't think we set out to give someone a certain number of touches each game. Sometimes coverage dictates that. The game dictates whether you're throwing it more, passing it more. But those guys you mentioned. Those are some of our dogs. So we're going to get them to rock.
How did you feel about your commitment to the run against Philadelphia?
Yeah. Well, it's something that we always want to commit to, and that you didn't have the production that you had. So in a close game like that, I think you definitely stay committed to the run, especially when your defense is playing as good as they are.
When you're facing that level of kind of interior pressure the way you were against the Eagles, does that affect kind of the plays you feel like you can call in certain situations, and just kind of generally, how do you feel like Derek handled that throughout the course of the game?
Yeah. I thought Derek had a really good game. I've been really impressed with him, and every opportunity he had to make a big time throw in a clutch situation, I thought he did. So, I was really impressed with him. first part of your question, I don't think I answered. Could you repeat it?
I mean, just when you have that level of kind of interior pressure, does that affect kind of the plays maybe you feel like you can call in certain situations?
Yeah, probably just kind of the flow of the game, yeah, it does, definitely does. But that's, every defense in the NFL gives you those types of looks and that interior pressure, and this week will be no different. He's a really good front.
But not a lot of teams in the NFL use fullbacks anymore. Maybe half the NFL has fullbacks on the roster. What to you makes it such a useful position within your offense, and what do you think about the way Prentice plays it?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of a scheme that we like. Getting two backs in the backfield. I'm not going to comment on the rest of the league, but I was really impressed with Adam Prentice from the day that I got here. He's been one of the hardest working guys on our offense. Guy practices the way you want. He's a kind of a leader by example guy, just a hard-nosed NFL ball player that can't have enough guys like him. So, been impressed with that.
Thank you.
Thanks.